take a load off, grab a seat, pull up a chair, prop up the feet. That's fine by me. Fine by me. Yeah, it's podcast time.
Well, we're coming at you sort of live on a Sunday again. Second week in a row, we're doing a Sunday episode.
We're alive.
This is an episode
Fine by me.
And we're coming at you semi-chub live. My nose is running.
Man, me and my dog had a screaming match earlier today, and I've been hoarse ever since. I mean, we were yelling at each other.
Did she scream like Helen Keller?
Man, she was like, she chewed up one of Melody's little squishy. She got a squishy from Buc-ee's that she got on the way home from vacation, and the dog chewed it up right before church this morning, and me and the dog yelled at each other for like 5 minutes. And
Which dog? Which one?
Pearl. Yeah, Lennon hadn't chewed. I don't even know if Lennon has teeth.
They might not.
Yeah, they're ground down like a horse, just flat. But yeah, I had to get on. It's a specialty Buc-ee's item. I had to pay like $27 on eBay for this son of a gun. A little squishy this big. Yeah.
What's it do? Is it just for to chew on?
No, it was Melody's toy. It was my daughter's toy.
Oh,
chewed up. Yeah. Yeah.
Dang it, Pearl.
What a shame.
What a daggum shame.
She probably couldn't see what she was doing.
Oh, she knows. She knows.
Man, I just found this out like moments before I turned the stream or the Zoom on. Did y'all know there was a movie being filmed at Guntown Mountain?
No, I did not.
No.
Yeah, it's like it came out recently.
How do you know the guy? Oh, it's already out.
Yeah, it came out April 11th, so 2 days ago.
Missed it. Missed the box office smash, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got a 3.6 out of 10 on IMDb.
Oh, they say out of 5 be pretty good, but out of 10.
Rotten Tomatoes has a 6%. But this is the surprising part for me. There's a big actor in this.
Who?
Nicolas Cage.
What?
Man,
Dude.
I was thinking the other day, I was going, my TV kept suggesting Nicolas Cage movies, and it was like, 2 of them were from 2018. One of them was 2017, 2016, 2015. I was like, Nicolas Cage, it might be the hardest working man in Hollywood.
Yeah,
He had to pay for all that property.
Yeah. The only other one I know in here is Heather Graham.
Oh, yeah, she's big time. She's
Yes,
Felicity
she's big.
Shagwell.
Yeah, she's a bit. I mean, she was in that, Austin Powers, The Hangover.
Anger Management, The Boogie Nights.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
Lots of
her.
stuff. Yeah.
yeah. She's been in a bunch of scary movies, hasn't she?
What's the movie called?
Gunslingers.
Gunslingers.
Speaking of movies, I'm in a movie Wednesday.
What? Go on, elaborate.
I'm going to be in a movie Wednesday.
What kind of movie? Are we talking a 3.6 out of 10 movie or?
Yeah, no.
One of J-Rock's Grease films.
Yeah, maybe less. Yeah.
No,
Actually,
it's the Bear Pimp Project.
Yeah, actually, it's about child molestation victims, and I'm telling them my story. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody knows I wasn't molested, and I'm sour about it.
That story you told a couple weeks ago, you may have been.
Yeah, but
depends on what the definition is, I guess.
I don't exactly know what character I'm going to be, but all right. So we've got a famous duel that happened. What year did we say it was? 1823, 1827.
You told me it was early 1800s.
Yeah, I think it was 1827.
1866, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
It was after the Civil War.
Maybe.
I think
but,
so.
Anyway,
that's neither here nor there.
We've got historical ground in Simpson County called the Dueling Grounds, and that's where a famous duel happened back in the day. And PBS is paying to have a 22-minute movie reenactment about the famous duel. And I think I have a chance of being the doctor, the paid doctor that was paid to be at the duel.
Oh,
Yeah. So this boy, I got my costume the other day. I was going to put it on earlier, but man, this, ugh.
How long is this
I
movie?
just now noticed your shirt, Wes.
What is it?
That's the fucking Rizzler.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. I was like, what is on his shirt?
No,
God, bam, boom, boom, boom.
That's why I threw Costco up. No, funny enough, this is a band.
I see the Kubla
Kubla
Khan.
Khan is a
Yeah.
band. They're like a tough guy band.
I
And
just see the Rizzler.
somebody on the internet just like mashed this up. Like Kubla Khan didn't make this shirt, just some
Right.
random
That's
person did. And I was like,
I
I've got to buy it before they take this down because there's
Yeah.
definitely copyright shit going on here.
That's so funny, dude.
I'd love,
I bought it like I don't know 3 months ago, and I've never worn it until like yesterday.
yeah, I'd love to see Wes's t-shirt collection.
He's got a pretty good, from the ones
Yeah.
I've seen, he's got a
There's a
pretty
lot of
solid
weird
collection.
stuff in there. Yeah, there's
Oh,
some
Very
vintage.
eclectic taste.
Yeah, I
A
only pulled
vintage
some of it out.
t-shirt. Yeah, a vintage t-shirt shop is going to make a fortune when you die.
They probably will.
You got a pretty good shirt collection, Nick. Not t-shirt, but shirt in
Yeah,
general.
I mean, I've got
A lot of
Okay.
women's blouses that have been repurposed, like a
Yeah.
Prince kind of deal.
I wore some women's shorts to baseball practice yesterday, and all my shit kept
Is
falling
that
out
those
of my pocket.
ones that you wore to the Summer Vibes Music Fest last year that didn't have no pockets on it? I seen somebody bend over and said, "Dude, look at the wagon over there," and you leaned up. I said, "Whoa, it's Nick."
No, this is a new pair of women's shorts. They're in the men's section at Goodwill, I swear. But the pockets,
Goodwill. Yeah, where they actually care about.
yeah,
Right,
Weird
sorting
stuff
shit
in.
out. Yeah, right.
but you can only get about 75% of your hand in all the pockets.
Have you seen the people they hire?
Yeah,
They're
I don't like
felons.
them. I'm still happy. They fit great. My wife likes them a little bit short on me. I do
Oh.
too. I'm not gonna lie.
Is there any advantage to wearing women's shorts? Is there more room in the thigh area?
Just a little shorter, I guess.
okay.
I mean, yeah, they come up the knee pretty well.
Nice.
Yeah, and I've got short legs, so I mean, you know. But I just see them on the rack, and I bring them home. I don't check the pockets before I buy them. You know, I just look at $4. Hell yeah.
You ever check the pockets when you get home and there's like something good in the pockets?
No, never. No, now those people are good about clearing the pockets out. I guarantee that.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
saw
yeah.
a story of a woman that bought a couch from a Goodwill, and when she
Mhm.
got home, there was like $30,000 cash in it,
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
and
Yeah.
she turned it in.
Ah.
You believe that? Yeah, no one would ever hear about it if it happened
No.
to us.
Yeah, no.
No,
No.
that's for sure.
No, I'd be figuring out ways to launder that into my bank account slowly.
Yeah.
I don't think the IRS is too worried about it.
30 grand?
Anything over 10, you got to report, I think, right? Or the bank's got to report it.
I just keep the cash. I just never unless you're going on a big trip or something, and then you gotta get it into your bank account. It's like
You could
$5.
always go out here to the casino and clean it. Get you some, go out there
That's
and
true.
trade it
I
out.
think what I would do probably is I would just I would put in like what the max amount I could that I didn't have to report, and then I would just take the other 20K probably and pay rent.
It'd be in
Right.
hundreds. You'd be paying for everything with a $100 bill. Be like,
No, I would just
all I
take
got's
it-
100, man.
No, I would just take it to where I rent from and just be like, here's rent for like the next year and a half.
Right.
Up
I'm not
front.
leaving. I'm not leaving.
Yeah. We're not fucking leaving.
Yeah, I paid my rent up for 4 years. Why do you just buy a house? I like it here.
Oh, you are, okay?
I love it here.
Yeah. I don't know how long I'm gonna.
Yeah,
be
why do you just
alive.
buy a house? Don't you worry about me. I like it here.
Do you know how bad my credit is?
Right,
This 30 grand ain't gonna help.
right. This ain't gonna do shit.
Man.
Wouldn't even be a drop in the bucket.
Hey, before we get too far away from this movie thing, I haven't seen this trailer, but I want to see a little bit of it.
I want to go back to Nick's movie too.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, let's see what.
Why does he look like that?
This dude.
Why does he look like that?
Do you have a bowler hat, Nick?
No, I thought this was going to be a time period piece. This looks like it's set in modern day.
Yeah, hold on, I messed
He's
up.
wearing
looks
some
like-
Gucci sunglasses.
He just left some kind of wild haberdashery.
There we go. All right, I didn't have the sound shared.
Or maybe an apothecary.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good word.
This town, it's called Redemption, right? I hear everyone in this town is wanted. Excuse me,
I'm gonna
I'm looking
watch
for
this.
Thomas Keller. Do you know him?
Got Sylvester Stallone's daughter.
It's mine. My town.
I thought that was
Jeff Goldblum.
yeah.
No reason for you to die here tonight.
I don't care about the risk.
Yeah, it's gonna be all right.
They didn't even pay Nick
That
Cage.
dude's in Righteous Gemstones.
They didn't pay Nick Cage to stay. He's just there. I don't think he has any lines.
Yeah, just to use his name, just to use his face.
I'll collect
his
on
likeness.
all your heads. Praise the Lord.
Oh, there you
So
go.
there he is.
The only way we get out of here is if we do it together. How many men? 100 men, maybe more.
That could be Jeff Goldblum, bro.
There's fire in Hail Mary.
No way.
I don't know.
Now for a hell of a fight.
Now we see the production quality.
All right.
What was that voice he was? There's fire in hell there.
You've watched Long Legs, haven't you, Wes?
Remind me what it's about.
Nicolas Cage plays the demon or whatever that like abducts the little kids like on a certain day. He's like, "What's your birthday, little girl?" And he has like the white face with the long hair. It's a newer movie.
Yeah, I know. I said I was gonna watch this movie.
And you
I don't
said
think
you
I ever
said you
did.
liked it until it was just the part about they just added Satan factor in there just to be
Oh yeah,
know,
no, because
kinda like
the
a
dude
twist.
doesn't even look like Nick Cage. Like,
No, he doesn't, dude. He doesn't sound like him. Pull this guy and show him to Nick. Dude, it's terrifying.
okay, yeah. I did watch this. And I
We
wasn't.
watched it once, and it was look at that's him, Nick Cage.
Oh snap!
Yeah, it's a crazy movie.
Okay. That last vampire movie he was in, I wasn't too mad at it. I kind of liked it.
Which one was that?
Man, I can't remember
He's
really.
been in I watched a movie of him. He was like a exotic animal dealer, like on the black market. It was called Primal, and he gets like this crazy black jaguar or panther or something and puts it on this ship, and the panther gets loose on the ship, and it's like crazy shit going down. It's a pretty good movie. It's like a B-rated film, kind of like that one we just saw the preview for.
Yeah,
He's just
Gunslingers is not B. I would say that's a C or a D.
see,
Isn't it crazy how he did Long Legs, which is like a big production.
It's
And-
yeah.
I just didn't care for the movie. It just wasn't for me. It's not say that's bad by any means. I just didn't
It's
care.
different.
But
It's not
think
Gone in
him,
60 Seconds, Nicolas Cage. That's for sure.
No,
him being in this big production for Long Legs, and then for some reason he does this Gunslingers movie.
Got to pay the bills, baby.
yeah, it's
Con
not.
Air.
It's not Con Air.
Air.
It ain't Con Air.
It's not The Rock with Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Face Off.
That's a good movie. Face Off, dude. That dude has the most killer name ever.
Nick Cage
in Face Off.
some of the best movies, like even the kind of corny National Treasure movies.
No, those are good
I
movies.
love that.
I love
Yeah, I
those
do too.
movies.
Yeah, they're fun movies.
Ghost Rider was garbage.
Yeah, that one was kind of. Did they make two of them too?
Yeah. Yeah, they did. I didn't know that until just now. Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. I've never
Yeah,
seen
dude.
that.
Nicolas Cage's character name in Face Off is Castor Troy. That's a badass villain name, dude.
I like Cam. What was his name in Con Air? That's a good name.
Yeah, dude. Oh shit, what was his name? It was something like was easy to rhyme because John Malkovich character keeps saying it.
Yeah.
What about Dave Chappelle being in that movie?
In what movie?
Con Air.
Oh, yeah.
He gets pulled up in the landing gear.
I know we've talked about it before, but the whole thing with Steve Buscemi, his character being,
and Billy Madison.
isn't Steve Buscemi in?
Con Air, yeah, but that character is the one that carries over into Billy Madison, or Billy Madison's first.
Oh, yeah. Billy Madison,
And that's why he's in
also,
prison.
Big Lebowski.
Yeah, Big Lebowski. So it's like three movies that are intertwined. The Steve
Yeah.
Buscemi
Well,
Mandela.
I don't think they're actually intertwined. It's just a
No,
really fun story.
it
Yeah.
is fun. It's a fun arch.
Yeah,
Cameron Poe.
that's his
Yep.
name in Con
Yep.
Air.
Yeah, Cameron Poe.
I'm
That's a
currently
good.
I
looking at
don't want to live
his list of movies
forever.
that he's been in, and it's just so many. Like I,
He's
there's
an Oscar winner, isn't he?
yeah,
Yeah.
sure, I'll say that. I don't know.
Snake Eyes is a
Family Man.
badass movie.
Family Man.
Yeah.
That's one of my
Snake
favorite.
Eyes.
I watched it for the last 2 years during Christmas. That's a decent Christmas movie because it
Is that
makes
the one where he's like the weather man or whatever?
no. He's a real rich businessman.
In
That
the tartar sauce or something. They forget sauce and it's like a time loop kind of situation.
I
Doesn't
don't know
something happen like his wife
anything
leaves
about
him over some
tartar
bullshit?
sauce. No.
Yeah, like he got home with like the food and they were missing sauce and it was like the straw that broke the camel's back. And then it's like a whole different like arch of his life of what it could have been instead of being rich.
Oh, he was going. Either he was going or she was going to France when they were dating, and
Mm.
one of them tried to get the other person to stay, but they went ahead to France, and they were supposed to only be there.
Oh yeah, I'm getting it mixed up with something else. I'm
Yeah.
thinking it's this guy. His name's Ernest, and he goes to this camp where he learns how to play basketball, and then he learns how to dunk. So they give him a nickname called Slam Dunk Ernest. It's crazy, dude.
Is that the same guy that saved Christmas?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doctor
Actually,
Scrooge.
don't believe he has a Oscar. He's got an Academy Award for Leaving Las Vegas.
That's an Oscar, isn't it?
Is that what
You
that?
get an Academy Award for just leaving Las Vegas?
Yeah, he was nominated for adaptation, but he didn't win. And then Best Actor in a Motion Picture Drama, a Golden Globe he won for Leaving Las Vegas.
Hmm.
And he's got a SAG award for also leaving. Maybe I need to watch Leaving Las Vegas.
That's where they all play Elvis, right?
I don't know. I don't. Doesn't sound familiar to me.
It's got Kevin Costner in it.
Oh, okay. I think I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
3 Elvis impersonators.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
The
ass
Academy
movie.
Awards is Oscar. Okay, so
Yeah,
he does
yeah.
have an Oscar.
Because Grammy's the Music Academy Award.
Sure. I don't know. I don't watch any of that stuff. I
And
really
then-
don't know.
These are musicals and stage performance.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
EGOT is if you have all of them: Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony.
that's the only chance I got to Tony.
You can get an Emmy.
Unless Drinking Beer Talking Shit takes off on Spotify.
You can get an Emmy for your show Wednesday on PBS.
Oh,
Get you a daytime Emmy.
yeah, daytime right up there with As the World Turns.
Right up there with Talk of the Town.
Sally Jesse Raphael.
Yeah, hell yeah. Maury Povich.
It's sweet, sweet, baby.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we're back.
I don't think this Leaving Las Vegas has anything to do with Elvis.
Oh, that's a different movie then.
Josh is fucking everything up.
Yeah, Ben Sanderson, the alcoholic Hollywood screenwriter, lost his job, family, friends, nothing left to live for. He moved to Las Vegas, planned on drinking himself to death.
Amen.
He
Hell
drives
yeah.
drunkily. One
Been
morning,
there.
drives drunkly from his LA home down to the Las Vegas Strip, nearly hits a woman, Sarah, on the crosswalk. She chastises. Sarah's a prostitute working for abusive, yada, yada, yada.
What a wild
get-
story that is.
So he gets involved in like like a pimp is mad at him and kind of gets in all that. I think. Either way, that's it. I don't even know if I've heard of this movie. Maybe I'll watch it sometime.
That's what we're doing what is it, 33 years, Josh? We're going to Vegas to die?
Yeah, roundabouts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord willing.
That's
What's
what
that?
we're going.
We
We're going-
will not we'll have a movie called Not Leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's going to be me and Josh going to commit suicide by alcohol in Las Vegas. For
No,
his
just by
50th birthday.
partying. Not necessarily alcohol, just by partying.
Yeah, whatever comes our way. Right, Josh?
Yep.
Yeah.
What are y'all
Whatever.
talking about? Do y'all have like some kind of pact from when you were
Yeah, when I
7
turn
years old?
70, I'm jumping off the wagon when I turn 70. I'm not
Yeah.
falling off. I'm jumping
He's
off.
skydiving out.
Yeah, dude. It's gonna
Yeah.
be wild. It's gonna be wild, dude. Y'all imagine me at 70?
No.
Scooter.
One beer and he's gonna be asleep.
Yeah, dude. I'll be on so many blood thinners. I'll drink one beer and it'll just automatically. I'll just be blasted.
Oh,
Oh,
no, Wes! You know he'll leave me. He'll leave me at the airport, standing waiting for him. I'll be like, yeah, he won't even show up. And be like, I decided not to come.
I got drunk at the bar at the airport.
Yeah,
So that's good enough.
I thought we were leaving Tuesday, not Monday.
yeah.
Gotta put it in my sketch.
Yeah. I had a 6-pack of Heineken last night. I got a hand up. I don't think I can make it.
I get 0.0s.
Yeah,
Got it out of my system, yeah.
yeah. I'm good.
While
I'm
we're
good.
on movies, have y'all seen Twisters?
Dude, I
Yes.
couldn't get into it.
I liked it.
I mean, it's about what I expected it to be.
Yeah. My kids love it. He started shooting them fireworks up in that tornado at the beginning, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man.
Well, I thought it was good in the beginning, like because
He plays that character too over the top.
Well, in regular Twister, like they were the hillbillies, like
Right.
the main characters were the hillbillies
Yeah.
or whatever.
Helen Hunt and Bill
Yeah,
Paxton.
going after, and they were, competing with the people with a lot of money, and then like the role kind of reversed, and then it reversed backwards again.
Yeah.
In this one, I thought that was a pretty good arch
Yeah.
for what
It was-
for the type of movie it was. I mean,
It was just like a Fast and the Furious storm movie.
yeah,
That's how I looked at it. Like he shot them augers and the truck, the Dodge Ram, the ton dually truck, had so many gizmos and gadgets on it.
Gazmos.
I was gonna say gizmos and gadgets. That's a damn alliteration.
But I did think it was funny.
What was that?
I did think it was funny that the corporate sponsored team ended up being the bad guys again.
I think Dodge sponsored the whole movie.
Yeah, it was the whole him doing the corkscrewing into the ground. That
The
was,
auger deal. That's
that
pretty
was
sick.
cool.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
pretty
cool.
sick. You want to see a Twister firsthand? We're gonna drive in that son of a bitch. That's all I called out of the whole movie. That's pretty much what I heard the whole movie. And then people die. Dude, now those scenes where people got sucked up in them tornadoes, like them overpasses, was pretty brutal.
Yeah,
Like they would call it, it's gone, man. I was like, that's pretty
I
cool.
know, and especially in the beginning, like those. I mean, I don't know. Spoiler alert! I guess
It's been out for a year.
Spoiler alert! I get, but the people who die like early on are pretty big actors. I
Yeah.
assumed that they were going to be a part of the movie like the whole time, but they were there for like 10 minutes and they did.
It's terrifying. A damn tornado. We just had all these storms last week, and I like storms, but I mean, you see those tornadoes, like there's no outrunning a tornado or nothing like that. Like when it's that big, it's just going to take you. If you're in its path, you're gone.
Yeah,
We were headed back from getting like a Facebook Marketplace find, and we were driving from Scottsville to Franklin, and the tornado was coming from Franklin to Scottsville. So we were like headed at it for like 10
Y'all were hitting it at an angle.
Yeah, we were meeting it, triangulating and whatnot. We were
Right.
meeting
At the vector,
it at ground zero, yeah.
at the coordinates,
we're
the quadrant.
are we driving into this thing?
You should have pulled out your camera and got on YouTube, Find by Me's Create Studio page and went live.
yeah. Come on, man. What are you doing?
You could have been storm chaser.
It ended up going around the house, sir. Why would that? Well, I guess I could have kept driving and just chased her down.
Yeah, you got up in it.
Yeah.
Shot some fireworks.
You tell me.
I don't. Did we? I guess we did last week. We talked about our sponsor that we have.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
WG.GG.
It's just W.GG.
Yeah, it's so weird. It doesn't roll off the tongue very well.
W.GG.
It sounds like a made up website for real. It's real, folks.
It's
You can
real.
get 10% off.
Yeah. We want to give a big shout out to our sponsor, DUBBY Energy Drinks. Whether you're gearing up for a workout, need a productivity boost, or just want clean energy, DUBBY's got you covered. With flavors like Dragonade, DUBBY Punch, and Tropical Blast, there's something for everyone. Their energy drinks are packed with nootropics and electrolytes to keep you going without the crash. Head over to dubby.gg and use our code, all capital, Fine by me for 10% off your next order. Get ready to fuel your day with Dubby.
That's
Good stuff.
W.GG.
Have you got yours yet, Nick?
I haven't gotten mine yet. No, I think I ordered it 6 days ago, like right after we got off the podcast. I had told y'all that I had ordered it, but I hadn't.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. It tastes really good.
Dang. See, there's another reason I'm pissed at Josh. You were bringing Dubby with you, and I didn't get to sip on that shit. I want to sip on it.
It's actually still in my car.
Yeah.
What flavors did you get?
I got the they sent like the starter sponsor
the
pack
sampler or whatever
thing. Yeah.
Word.
But either way, we finally got one. Hell yeah. We also hit 2,500 followers on Facebook. We're making some milestones here in these last few
A lot of
weeks.
views on the Spotify, Apple Music side too, on the Amazon Music and the listening side as well, the audio side.
Yeah. So go ahead and y'all, everybody, tell your wife, tell your kids, tell your granny, listen to Fine by
Tell
Me.
everybody. Make flyers, drop them off at schools, everything you got to do.
Drop them out airplanes.
Yeah. Go to all the community colleges. Don't go to the other ones. Go
No,
just community
they don't
college.
want. Yeah.
Go
Make
tech
it tech
schools.
school. Yeah.
Yeah. Trade schools. Drop off flyers about us.
If you have like a CDL school close to you.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
A vocational school. Am I at?
Yeah.
Clown college.
Maybe the county maintenance department.
Nosey's college.
If you know a janitor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He probably like it.
That's a noble profession. Noble.
I didn't say anything bad about it. I'm just saying that's our core market.
Yeah.
Body shops. I'm sure body shops probably think this is funny.
Oh, and if anybody's listening out there in a body shop right now, you buff it twice, then you're doing too much. Buff it once, get that car out onto the road. We got shit to paint in here.
We got dents to be popping out.
Yeah. We got insurance jobs. We got paying jobs.
That'd be a hell of a scam if you had a body shop. If you could hire a guy with a ball peen hammer with a little bit of a questionable past to go out and make a little extra money.
There've been a lot of roofing contractors got in trouble for that.
Really?
Yeah, we know a guy from Frank.
I was kidding.
That got in trouble.
Kidding.
He would shoot them with frozen paintballs.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
What a fucking heat.
Like a roof?
People think about anything. Like hail damage to simulate hail damage.
People would call him after a storm, and he would go by, and he'd
it'd be fine.
There's not enough damage for the insurance, but he would hit it with a hammer or shoot it with a paintball.
He'd make sure there was enough damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Somebody come through here with a hatchet. I guess a hatchet flew through here in the storm and just tore the whole roof line out of this son of a bitch. It needs a whole new roof.
Yeah.
Not just the shingles, but the roof and all. It's gonna be
Somebody spray painted queer up here.
Somebody spray painted a big old penis. A cowboy riding a penis on the roof of this house.
Somebody spray painted Nick was here.
With an arrow pointed to it that said Nick underneath it.
Yeah.
That's prison time. There's so many
100% prison time. You're an insurance guy. Y'all are sniffing them folks out.
Yeah.
Y'all got a whole department that's just looking for those people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Every insurance company has a department called Special Investigations Unit. And yeah, I mean they're basically most of them, especially the higher up dudes, are like ex cops or ex detectives and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
ex intel guys that really know what to look for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I personally know the ones for Progressive, and I wouldn't be able to get anything by these people.
Do they have to talk to Flo first before they start doing that?
No. Funny enough, Flo used to be like a contact in our Skype that you could click on and send a message, but
you ever holler at her?
Well, it said she hadn't been logged in 3 years whenever the last time I saw it, so
she done blew up.
Yeah, well, they call that people. Quiet quitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the face of the company.
Oh, I've heard she is miserable to be around. She thinks her shit don't stink nowadays.
I'm sure she has made her money I mean,
Yeah.
the base. I mean, even now, I
We got
don't.
a guy helping her now. That they have pretty good
I will
commercials.
say there's a younger gal and a guy that's more so a part of it now, or the commercials than
They're
she is.
apprentices. They're flow apprentices.
Boy, that AT&T gal with the big milkers. Yeah,
Man, them things was incognito, dude. Had
man.
them
Yeah,
things on silent. Had them silencers on them
Yeah,
things.
you can't see what you got when you wear blue polos every day.
That's
You know?
man.
I knew it. I knew it. I was gonna say her name was
I
Mila.
said I support Ukraine.
Yeah. I was gonna say her name was Mila. It's Milana Vaintrub.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's from Ukraine, Nick.
Is she really?
Yeah, pretty sure. Because there was a big thing going around, like whenever the war started, there was like memes with her and the flag.
Uzbek. She's an Uzbek-born American actress. What's an
Mm.
Uzbek?
It's over one of them stands in the middle. There's a bunch like Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
You know, all them stands over there that George Bush just loved to hang out in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Both of them.
Vacationing. He's just vacationing.
Vacay. A staycation.
Yeah.
Oh,
Staycation.
Uzbekistan. Okay, Uzbekistan.
I've got
Over in Eastern Bloc.
oceanfront property.
Oh wow,
in
it is. It is
Uzbekistan.
just south of Kazakhstan.
Yep.
A
Is
little
that
bit north of
next to
Afghanistan, a little bit north of Turkmenistan.
All them stands, brother.
the-
Oh,
Hmm.
well, hell,
Shavakistan.
it's like way east of Ukraine, though.
Is it?
Yeah. Well,
Maybe they
not
were
way
just making a
east, but I
funny.
mean, that's a pretty good distance.
Ukraine's pretty good size nation.
That's
Yeah.
close to Syphilisburg, right?
Yeah. Veal. Veal.
Mm.
Berg is the town inside of the Veal.
Is that where syphilis came from?
Yeah.
Sheep.
I think it's crazy how many people like in history had that disease. Like famous like composers. Like Beethoven, I think, had that. One of them.
What was it?
Syphilis.
Oh, yeah. Didn't a lot of people
Somebody.
have that back in the
Yeah,
day?
it was pretty until antibiotics. I mean, I think it made a
'Cause
lot
that's
of
what
people.
like ruined their faces, like their
Yeah,
faces
they
like
make you go
fall off
blind and
stuff.
shit. Yeah.
Flesh-eating disease.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, I remember seeing pictures of that whenever I was like in school and being really creeped out.
Unclean, unclean. Like the lepers used to have to announce that whenever they
Yeah.
entered a room. That's kind of what they look like.
Or women on their period would do the same thing.
Really,
I don't know.
Okay.
Sounds right,
they
though.
could.
There
They
were.
wouldn't be lying.
It was Jewish law that like you couldn't like touch your wife for 7 days a month while she was bleeding. Like it was
Oh yeah.
it was unclean to touch a
Yeah,
bleeding.
they all about that kosher life. They want stuff to die naturally.
Yeah. But that's why it was such a big deal. There was a woman that was on her period for like 12 years.
What?
And she just touched the hem of Christ's garment and was cured. But that's why it was such a big deal, because she hadn't been able to interact with anybody in the town for 12 years because she had been menstruating.
What nonsense.
Yeah.
What absolute nonsense.
Unclean!
Do you imagine
Yeah.
spending
And
12
back
years of
then-
your life?
Back then, you could see it on their ankles. You know, it just run down their leg.
Oh God.
Gross.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Nobody
Like
asked.
Louisiana hot sauce.
Nobody asked.
Victoria.
But as the crow flies, Uzbekistan is about 1,000 miles from Ukraine. Nobody asked. I just needed to get that out there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Victoria didn't have no secrets back in them days. It was all,
Oh, out there.
public information.
I heard that. That's the best way.
have y'all seen Rogan getting a bunch of backlash because he said retard is back? Like he said, I think his quote was like, it's a major cultural victory that we can say retard
No,
again.
I haven't seen that. We ain't never stopped. Y'all ever stopped?
Well, I tell you what, when me and Wes went to go watch
I ain't
Ari,
never quit. I doubled down if anything.
when me and Wes went to go watch Ari Shaffir, he went on for like 5 minutes about how like fag and retard were bad. Like he didn't even say them. He said the F word and the R word.
Already did?
Like, Ari, what are you? Yeah.
I don't remember
Yeah. And I
that.
was like, Ari, what the fuck are you talking about? You're killing us here.
I don't remember
I saw
that.
where people was giving Rowan a bunch of backlash for being on shrooms during that Kill Tony on Netflix.
Oh man, he
He was
was.
zoned out. I
He
like how
was.
like one thing like he has to like look like he it like zooms in on his face and he like has to like refocus himself. He's
Yeah,
like,
you see
whoa.
him. You see him go like.
Yeah, he's like, holy shit, am I all right? Am I doing too much? Yeah. No,
It's almost like you see him like peak, and he's like, "Holy crap!"
yeah, we're filming this for Netflix.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about it?
What? I mean, they just tried too hard, in my opinion. They should have just
Yeah.
filmed a normal Kill
There's going to
Tony.
be two more, right, coming
Yeah,
out? So like is that like a concurrent Monday thing?
I'm assuming tomorrow is going to be the next one.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen it like promoted any or nothing though. So I don't know.
maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I
I
just
don't know.
assumed
I
it
was
would be.
assuming too.
I just assumed it would be 3 Mondays in a row.
That's how I would think they would do it, so it wouldn't confuse everybody.
I know. And I told everybody that I thought it was going to be like a mashup of the Killers of Kill Tony, but they
Hmm.
haven't really even done that tour. Like it doesn't even come to Nashville until
Well,
September, I
yeah, I've
think.
seen where they were selling tickets. I saw too on David Lucas had shared something that he was in the episode 2 and 3, so he wouldn't even like it consider like Killers of Kill Tony. I'm guessing he's in that bunch. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So he wasn't even in the first episode. It was all these newer guys. So I don't know what they've got planned. Or like if
Yeah,
it's
it
going to be at a
did.
different venue. Like I don't think the next one's at the Comedy Mothership. I think it's somewhere else.
Really?
Yeah, because they said that Netflix didn't want to open it in the Comedy Mothership, but they worked something out to where it had to be there for the first one.
I don't know that they've done a regular episode of Kill Tony on the road in a long time.
I don't know.
I mean, other than the arena shows and whatnot that they've had, but I
I
can't
could have heard
imagine.
wrong. I've been doing that a lot lately. So
Yeah, I don't. I could. I mean, yeah, I could be assuming wrong too, but yeah, I think at the end of the day they tried too hard. They're like the Kyle Dunnigan stuff. Like Elon was kind of funny for.
RFK was gold, dude. The
Yeah,
RFK was pretty good.
yeah, that was good. Elon was funny for about 10 minutes.
Yeah. It was
Shane
over the top.
Shane basically carried the whole show.
Yeah, yeah, just his star power carried the whole show because he like makes excitement too, just being there.
Well, I mean, like he was actually funny like throughout, whereas
Yeah,
like everybody else seemed like they were trying so hard they were swinging and missing a
yeah, they were
great
too
deal.
tight.
Like I mean, I
Even
get
Tony
it. I
seemed a
mean,
little
you're
off.
these low-level comedians. You're like, holy crap, I'm gonna be on
You're getting a
Netflix.
Netflix special,
Yeah,
dude.
like
Yeah.
I'm sure they were all nervous as hell. It
Yeah,
would have been
Ari Maddie
better.
was nervous. You could tell,
Like I said, it would have been better if Tony didn't tell anybody and just continued to make regular Kill Tony episodes
and then just put it out.
and then just send whichever one's supposed to come out that weekend.
I will say the camera quality was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was good, and just the angle, like you could see the whole room. That room is huge. Of course, you've been there before.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big room. Like on YouTube, it doesn't look near that big.
Yeah, I know. I think so. I don't know, remember if Nick or you asked me if Mothership was bigger than Zany's or not, and I'm not. The more and more I think about it, it's either very close or Zany's is bigger,
Mm.
in my opinion.
Zany's pretty good size.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I
I
thought it
don't
was
know.
pretty good.
You're right. I haven't seen it be
Yeah, I haven't seen it advertised for like another one. Usually it'll pop up like coming Monday or coming, whatever.
yeah.
That's why I was curious because
I
I
don't
always try
know
to look for it on YouTube on Mondays.
because I don't know how series works on Netflix either though.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know.
I know if you pass a series on like while you're looking through stuff, it'll say new episodes or whatever, but it usually
Hmm.
doesn't make a point to throw it out
Right.
there. And I wonder, I mean, Netflix does have the ability to do like a premiere or like a live situation.
Yeah, like they did. Yeah, like those fights and
The fights and whatnot.
the roasts and stuff.
They should be able to do that. That's what they should do on Mondays. Or instead of releasing the episode Monday morning, they should just have it start at 8 p.m. Central
Just like it would
and
normally.
premiere like that.
Yeah. What you got there, Nick? Is that a little chickadee?
That little chicken boy. We got some new. We got some. I know I bitch about the animals a lot, but we got some new members of the family yesterday.
Them dogs are going to eat those.
Now the dogs love them. The cat.
The cat is really going to have a time with them.
Yeah. These
He's
are
going to have a little murder.
These are
massacre.
Burmanas.
They're pretty.
Or Burmanas, maybe.
Listen to it. Tweet, 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 tweet.
Yeah, I like these little striped guys. They got go fast stripes.
Didn't
Yeah,
you?
it looks kind of like a flying bird, like a not like a chicken.
Like a sparrow or something.
Yeah, sparrow. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
I think it's a chicken.
Yeah. It doesn't look like a chicken to me. I don't know what chickens look like when they're that little, though.
Did you build a coop?
I started one the other day. I finally finished like my twisty slide in my like kind of tree house swing set thing. It's attached to a tree and you can climb in the tree, but it's not really a house. But I finished that this weekend now. Chicken coop. Started it Friday. Get a lot done on it tomorrow. Big day. Big day.
Big day. Big week.
Big week.
Big week. Building a chicken coop. Going to star in a PBS film.
Yep.
Is Ken Burns going to be there?
No. I don't know. They hired a director.
What if Nicolas Cage showed up?
Oh, man, I would die.
He's like, hey, man, I got this one booked, too. We're going to knock this out real quick.
Yeah.
I just left Guntown Mountain. I just hit this on the way.
Yeah, while we're here.
I'm going next to make a Tiger King biopic.
They told me to give me $10K if I showed up.
Yeah, if I just showed up. I would say nothing. I should show up. Wear the same outfit I wore in Gunslingers.
They hired a director out of Lexington or Louisville one that's coming down. And but yeah, what I was gonna say, thanks for reminding me. My ex brother-in-law, so my ex-wife's brother, lived in Los Angeles, still does, I guess, right outside of it. But
he didn't burn.
He wrote, directed, and produced the movie in like 2012. And it had a pretty big actress in it. Like she's an older actress, blonde haired lady.
What's the name of the movie?
MILF Cougar vibes. Daggummit, I can't remember.
What's your brother-in-law?
I remember you telling me about it.
Stephen Little.
It was on Pride or on Prime.
Yeah, Stephen Little. Stephen. Adam Sandler was gonna made an offer to buy it, but they were gonna change it too much.
Perfect Sense.
Perfect Sense. I don't know.
Was he the director or
writer, director, producer?
Doesn't look like he's. Yeah, I don't know.
Under the Skin.
No.
Did he write the movie Tetris?
No. Is it a Tetris movie?
That's the same Stephen Little I saw.
That's what I was like. Damn, this dude's pretty famous, Nick.
No. Maybe it's Steven.
Well, that's what this one is.
It's supposed
Hidden
to be PA.
Truth, The Judgment.
Is he a senior producer at CBN News?
No.
All right, we're not finding this guy.
Okay, but anyway, he had
this movie better be good. I've spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah, he spent like $20,000 on it, and 10 of it was this one actress. Yeah, everybody else in the movie was like his girlfriend and his roommate,
buddy,
stuff like that. But it was pretty good. Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Was it ScarJo?
No, ScarJo.
Kate Beckinsale.
Scarlett Johansson.
I thought you were still naming movies by
this is Mia Kunis.
Stephen Little.
Mia
Kunis.
Yeah. Mia Khalifa, maybe.
Oh. Hey, it's a whole different movie.
Yeah.
A whole different movie. Call it Stephen Big then.
Yeah.
How many of these things do you have, Nick? This
6
thing in your hand.
6. And a robin's egg. We found a robin's egg today that we put in an incubator.
What do you do with those?
Robin's eggs?
No, those in your hand. Do you eat them?
No, these are going to be egg birds.
Okay, I got you. So you do eat the eggs
and pets.
Okay. What have you named them?
There's a movie on Prime right now called Wild Robot, and
you love that movie.
The kids named a couple of There's a Gosling in that movie named Bright Bill. So, of course, the kids named one Bright Bill. And then the robot's name is Roz. She's a white robot, so we named the white chicken Roz. Should have named him James Earl. No, never mind.
He's gonna name him.
Do you have a rooster?
We don't really know until they start growing those feathers.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
saying, eventually you're gonna need a rooster.
Well, we don't really want to have more chickens.
One of them might be a rooster.
Well, you
yeah,
need
one of these could possibly be one.
I mean, the rooster protects too. Like it's not just there for.
This thing just shit in my hand.
That's what them retarded dogs is for.
Yeah, the Pearl loves them.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
She's sweet.
yeah. So we'll probably leave her out there when the chickens are out.
Yeah. Make sure you wash your hands before you eat a fucking bowl of cereal tonight, okay?
That bitch yelling at you. Tell them about it. Tell them about it. All right, tell the fine folks to find by me. Bye-bye later.
See you later. Bye. Get out of here.
Tell him. What?
What? Excuse me?
I just
Man.
realized Nick's name is Nick's Maxi Pad.
I know. It should be Dr. Doolittle. Golly. Dude's got an animal farm out there.
Oh my God. What? I guess the last thing I'll bring up before we get out of here was I'm assuming you did the helicopter flying out of the sky, falling out of the
Yeah,
sky?
in New York or whatever.
Yeah.
The Hudson River.
It
like six, it was like a family, wasn't it?
Yeah. But it's just like it's insane looking because you call it
It fell
propeller?
after, right? The prop on top.
Yeah, it was. You could see it flying through the air while the body is like tumbling to the ground.
Kind of like whenever Adam, the helicopter pilot, come on the podcast, he was talking about how they could land and like some kind of Russian helicopter would it had like shear pins and it would blow off the propeller so it didn't come down on top of you. That's what it made me think of. I was like,
what he was talking about was it would blow the propeller
the rotor
you
off.
could eject.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Did you see
It's
the
like you didn't get ate
helicopter?
up.
You see the helicopter, Nikki?
No. Where?
It fell in. It was around New York City, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that little clip of it
Yeah.
coming behind a building.
Why there's so
Going to
many
the Hudson?
airplanes and shit falling out of the sky? Or is it that they already do fall out of the sky? It's just now they're being reported on more instead of just local news.
A couple months ago or whatever, I shared the stats on this, and last year there were more in January and February than there were this January and February. So it's just being reported more.
Right, yeah, because
There's another one. Yeah.
you'll see all the time on some local news in Florida of some little single engine airplane crashing or some little jet, of like 4 people that have landed in some lagoon in the Everglades or something.
Yeah. Now this is a little bit morbid and not easy to talk about, but Med Center hasn't had a helicopter crash in like 8 years, but they had 3 last year. But it was like 8 years before that.
That's a pretty good run.
Yeah, those are across the country, of course. Med Center is very large. Well, whatever company it is that owns that base.
I'd say it's bound to happen, like anything else. Yeah, it's crazy how it failed.
Butterfly in the sky.
It killed all of them, correct?
What? Yeah.
It killed all of them.
About that.
Yeah, and the people talking about making flying cars legal. Woo!
Right.
Can you imagine?
Be out of gas all the time.
Gas tank on E, all drinks on me.
That's right.
Wipe it down.
It's a good song.
Just the body of it. Free falling like that's just terrifying.
It is. Just like fall like a rock.
I think they came in too hot.
I don't know
Go
if
investigate
it or not.
I don't think the propeller is supposed to fly off of it.
Yeah, I don't think.
Okay, it kind of reminds me of that Tim Robinson bit whenever they're in the boardroom and he's trying to come up with ideas for like a new car, and he's like, "I want to make a car with a steering wheel that does not fly off when you're driving down the road." And he's like, "Okay, that's good." He goes, "Fly out the window when you're driving down the road." He's like, "Okay, we'll make sure that it doesn't do that. Steering wheel doesn't fly off." This nonsense.
All right, Nick, you want to show us out here today?
You want to take us out?
Dude.
Show us out in style?
I'd love to take you out if you wouldn't stand me up. My name is Nick Cook.
West Dub.
I thought your name was Nick's MaxiPad.
Well, yeah, I had to get it over to my iPad today.
J Money coming at you. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, and go ahead and share this thing with your friends and family. Maybe your preacher, but give him a warning.
Oh, we got 50 stickers on the way.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Be here this
Got
week.
rid of a couple shirts
Nice.
since last week.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Happy to hear that.
A few shirts. I don't remember how many. Regardless.
Slinging it.
I think yeah. Love y'all.
Thanks for listening, watching. Carry on.
This has been Fine by Me.
Later, dude.
Where's the lotion? Josh has one leg, me crash jokes, their podcast dream team. Talking current events, conspiracy theories unfold. They're unfiltered, the topic untold. In the depths of the night, they dive so deep, exploring the world. Secrets they sequence, the researcher fighting truth in the dark. Josh, the warrior, with one that leaves a mark. Shine